Hey friends, ZenKahuna here. So I want to talk to you just for a moment about why I like to train outside. There's lots of reasons. One of the reasons is because, hey, I'm out in the sunshine. That's great. But another significant reason is because the terrain becomes part of the process. So when you're training in an indoor gymnasium, floors are flat, everything's organized, lanes, lines, so on and so forth. Stacks of equipment, so on and so forth. Out here, you've got slippery pine needles, you've got twigs and limbs and logs and rocks and some partially melted snow here, all kinds of things. So it's not this nice little neat, clean environment. It's a real natural environment. So that's a second reason that I like it. Third reason is that by being out in this kind of an environment, with all the additional challenges, it just makes for a far more interesting primal nature workout, or whatever you call yours. We call it primal nature play, so it's a play out for us. But whatever you call it, always make your movement practices as interesting as you possibly can, because that's what draws you back day after day if you're actually being creative, if you modify, customize, you improvise, if you look for the unusual, the unfamiliar, if you begin to blend and weave kettlebells, club bells, maces, sandbags, medicine balls, power ropes, cobra ropes, longevity rings, qigong staff, you start to blend all these things together, what you get is this beautiful symphony that you're listening to instead of just a single instrument. So by doing it out here, you've really got an opportunity to be big and to be out loud with it. And here's what I'm talking about. If you're inside a gymnasium and there's 5 or 10 or 15 or 25 or 30 other people there, and there's music blaring away, or there's radio with news coming on and all sorts of other distractions and so on and so forth, it's just not the same thing as being outside here. So when we put ourselves out in more natural situations, when we've got on boots or some minimalist shoes, or we're just dressed in clothes, right? Nothing fancy, no spandex, no stretch stuff. It just has more of an old school feel to it. Now, am I just about tradition? Not at all. But some of the old school stuff was really good. And what you saw lots of times, if you really go back and you can find some of the old photographs, you see guys that were working out in just a pair of old dungarees or something that looks almost like slacks, right? Because they knew you didn't have to put on special clothes to move. They moved however they were dressed. So that's my little rave for being outside. Do it, don't do it, it's up to you. Do what makes your heart sing, you're the guru, and make it fun.